Does anyone really get to finish their assignment or their task supposed to be like, hours before they're supposed to submit or day before they're supposed to get things done? Who's here is a last minute person?
Yeah. I like being prepared, honey. I like being prepared. When you've got kids,
So do I.
it's out the door and you got to work with the flow, And fly by the seat of my pants was usually what I said to the bosses. Hey, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. And then one day my boss popped up. He goes, I already know you don't wear underwear, so let's not go in there.
Gosh, your boss knowing that you don't wear underwear.
Yeah, because he told me not to get my knickers in the twist, and I don't like that term. I said, there's only one problem. I don't wear knickers. And he just stopped. Never spoke to me like that again.
Yes, harassment from him.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. That's all right. Okay. All right. So Emery, look at us. Don't hide away when you got, caught. What really are you thinking that you rush? You post your assignment, it's a distinction. You've done well. It's not just one assignment. So far, you've done it so freaking well. What is it going through your mind right now? I think we need to do an intervention.
No, it's when I try and get things done, like, the kids just get in the way and they distract me, and it's constantly mummy, 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 mummy.
Mm-hmm.
And I try and do things during the day, and not to be sounding like a badass, but I don't watch the videos while I'm driving. I just sit there and listen to them so I can sort of still, pick up information.
So consciously, you feel that you have a lot of distraction.
It's mostly the kids. Because, Dwayne had the kids on the weekend for a little bit, looking after them while I was sitting here doing my assignments. But and that was good for quite a few hours, but towards the night they start getting rowdy, and then they all start sooking and fighting and arguing, and it's like
Yeah, I hear you. How many of us actually will be very productive if they work more than 8 hours, or who finds it to be more productive that when you're laser focused to spend a couple of hours to stay focused on what you really need to do, then the rest of the time spend time with your family? How many of us actually find that if I could have just 2 hours fully focused on what I need to do, you actually get more efficient? Anyone here?
I find that working from home, you tend to work a lot more hours. Okay. Yeah. And then, but you're working within the confines of your home. Like I can do washing, I can go and do take the kids to school, I can do all that, and I'm still working at night, which I do, right? But I don't try and keep 8 hours straight, because that's not good for you. I used to do 18 hours a day. So it's like, I understand, but with my role in my jobs, there was always diversity. So I could be on site, I could be in my office, I could be in a meeting, I could be, because I was moving around, right? But if you sit down and you manage to get a distinction and have 7 children, right? Which means you're focused. When you're focused, you get shit done. And things happen for you.
Yeah. So I'm not saying don't use the ADHD as excuse. Yeah. But look at the screen. Is surface level, on the conscious level, the iceberg is I get distraction. I have 7 kids, kids disturb me. But the fact is, your belief is you need long hours in order to achieve, in order to get. Am I on the right track? So far, what I heard from what you're doing?
Yeah.
Because subconsciously is what we believe in, what we've been told. If you don't sit down and do a lot of hours of work, you're not a good student or you can't get good marks. Is that something somewhere along the line, your childhood, someone been told?
Yeah, like I was pretty shocking at school. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. But
And
that
the
was
only well,
that was like there. Hello,
Yeah.
Emery, when you were 6 years old. How old are you now?
32.
You tend to, yeah.
I find that I do better at things that I like more.
Of course. Of course. Oh, can you guys hear the thunder?
Yeah, I heard it on your end.
It's already been through here.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
my end now.
Can't
a
you see the
total
hair
washout.
everywhere? Look at the static. Oh.
I know, right? Oh,
Yeah. Well, it's Halloween. Okay. Yep. So where were we? We got distracted. Okay, Emery, like you were told, what was it like? You found that you need to concentrate, or what is it that you believe in that in order to achieve well in your study?
I need to concentrate, but I also have trouble retaining information depending on subject.
Okay. All right. But how true is it? So far, you have done your biology, you have done your chemistry. What was the outcome? What was the result of the assessment?
Oh, that was a pretty good. It was a simple assignment, but the outcome was pretty good. I got what was it? Almost 13 point something marks off of 100.
Okay.
That is
Put up your right hand.
amazing.
Put up your right hand. Everyone put your right hand. Go over to your left shoulder and say to yourself, well done.
Well done.
Did anyone hear Anne-Marie said, yeah, I did good mark, but it was so simple. Who else is guilty here that like don't value ourselves enough? Don't see our achievement as an achievement. Because it was so simple. That's why I got good marks. Is that going to help your confidence?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Quickly, let's dig deeper. What is in your unconscious? Is it the long hours that you need to study, your distraction? But what is it deep down you felt that I'm not good enough? I'm not,
It always goes back to trying to remember things, and I always say to myself, maths isn't my strong point, and neither is English.
Anyone having trouble understand Anne-Marie's English? You probably have more trouble understanding Catherine's one. Anyone have trouble
grammar.
here?
I think she's referring to the comprehension, her understanding, not necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, because I think a lot of people get mixed up between the pros and cons of English, and English is vast because it comes from different languages.
So when it comes to academic,
yeah.
All right.
So you just have to remember these are your words.
Yes. I'm curious. Anna, help me out here. I'm curious, like if Anne-Marie really had trouble doing comprehension in her studies, so far 2 of her assignments are not just passing, they are above average.
Self-doubt.
One of them's not. One of them's just hang on, let me have a look. Oops.
She's got to show us.
Sorry, I have
show
to.
us.
I'm so proud of you. It doesn't matter. It's just
my grades. So that one was a 68.70 out of 100.
Not bad for someone who hasn't studied.
Yeah, so that was a credit.
So you need a big pat on your back, honey. That's still a very high mark for somebody who hasn't been in school since how old?
Yeah. Again, everyone put your left hand up
Hang
this
on.
time.
Anna has to say that again because it's full frozen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's not. It's frozen.
I'm
Okay.
You're not
frozen.
frozen.
No, all
She's
good
not
now. All
frozen.
good. All good. No, it's my internet.
Okay, so what I said, honey, was that's a credit. Do you know most people who go from school to university don't necessarily achieve a credit in the first term? Okay. All right. I mean, that is fantastic. You were focused. You have 7 kids. I still keep saying that, and you still managed through chaos to achieve greatness. It's fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, the self-doubt, honey. It's not about your comprehension. If you do not understand something, ask. Okay. There's nothing wrong saying, "Hey, I need some help." All right. I read contracts. I've got MDs who don't understand contracts, but they're MDs. It's for the life of me, I cannot understand that. Yeah. And a big salary, mate. You need to understand what you're reading and what you're signing. Oh, I should be right, mate.
Right. Okay. So Anna pointed out self-doubt. How does that sit with you, Anne-Marie?
I do self-doubt.
Self-doubt. Keep talking. What are you mostly doubting about yourself?
Whether I can achieve it or not. Whether I'll pass.
Okay. So
what, credit and a distinction not enough for you?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm so confused here.
Yeah, you're confused. I'm confused too. Okay, Anne-Marie, left hand. Just imagine that credit and distinction is on your left hand. Okay. So is it evidence?
Yes.
Okay.
Proof.
Right hand, this doubting that, what was it? The self-doubt that I'm not good enough.
Whether I can do it or
looking
not,
at these two ways, it's like, oh, I got a distinction and a credit. Which one is outweighed at the moment? The self-doubt?
This
This one. But how true is this? How true is
there? It's there on paper.
There on paper or what?
It's there on paper.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wrong side. Your left hand side. So it's like that. Your left hand side with your paper, distinction and credit. How true is this?
Yeah.
How heavy is that now?
Well, it's heavy because it's proof that I can do it.
Proof. I don't think I can do it. So much distraction. I can't do it. I can't comprehend the study. How true is this? How true is on your right hand side?
It's not really that true.
I love it.
Okay, then which one is going to drop?
This one? Oh, this one's going to drop away.
Yeah. So it's like, remember Emma said, ping pong, push. Someone told us you are suck at math. Or you believe that you suck at math. So it's like, hold on to this. It's like the evidence. Look, distinction and credit. Print out your result and stuck it on the wall that you see every day.
True. I should do that.
Absolutely.
How does it sit with you now when you say, it's real? I got a distinction. I got a credit. Now your homework tonight is, after the call, go outside and scream to the world. I got a fucking distinction and credit. I'm brilliant in my study.
I think it's fantastic. It's too funny.
It's like the left hand has to be like, wake up, distinction and credit. Can you feel it?
Well, I can feel it. I can feel it. And that's fantastic. Like,
And we believe in you. Fantastic, fantastic. So here we go. Starting a new week. I want to hear your wins. So in the chat screen, click on to the Facebook link and type into your wins into the Facebook group. So knowing that we could share that together and celebrate you. So Anna, if you have trouble getting to the Facebook, you can type into the chat screen so we all can celebrate you together. But try the Facebook first. Okay, I'll give you guys some music to do that. Fantastic. So
Okay.
keep writing, Linda. Wow, helping your team leader, team members, fantastic. Learning about combating my overthinking. Oh, did you get some tips about what Emery's overthinking just now?
Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Anna.
Oh, thank you. How did? I've got to
Both
get this
N
right.
and Anna. Yeah, so we are not alone overthinking. Overthinker. Help my husband build the framework of the veggie art. Oh, that's nice.
No, you know
Continue
what?
connecting with your higher self. Excellent. Yay, Mary got high distinction and credits. Whoa. Okay. What else has
And
go on.
a couple cleaning jobs. I put that in a separate comment.
I know. For like, I can't click on the second link. It's the same link. Anyway, doesn't matter. Well done. Has anyone finished? Anna, you okay? Mel, you okay to put in your wins?
I just can't find where to put the wins, where the post. How many posts down on the page is it?
Now would be the first page, first post, like Anne-Marie just put in.
Yeah. I can see the intention list. Is it the first one's the intention?
No, if you click on the link on the chat, you'll bring you in there straight away.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, do you want me to just tell you what they are and I'll post it later?
Yep, just share with us. We would love to hear your wins.
Okay. The first one was Music at the Market, which was an event that I was helping to organise on behalf of the local Business and Community Association. There was a few hurdles, like lots of hurdles, but that was great. From the event, confusions that the event was cancelled, but then it wasn't actually cancelled. It was only the lines probably cancelled, but not the whole event. So I cancelled the musicians, thinking it was cancelled. And anyway, it was just, there was saga after saga after saga. And the biggies were, we had organised some help to install like the tent and set up. And anyway, number one guy, he couldn't make it. Number two guys cancelled at 5:30 that morning. And in the end, I drove up there and we got it done. The musicians performed. It wasn't the greatest weather. The crowds weren't great, but I did my bit that they were there. And so that was really good. That got done.
Okay, so the concert went well?
Yeah, the concept went well. Maybe we have to not me, because I'm not the market manager, who's the lady who manages the local market, but they might have to, it was hard to test this first one because there was rain, but the musicians were right down the end, so there was just no people to watch them, which is a real shame. And at the other end of the market, it was kind of busy. So it was successful that at least the musicians came and we completed that part, but I guess that I felt sad for the musicians because there was no one there watching them, really. But my part was done. Like, that was the first one.
So focus on your wins, not counting what didn't work. Just focus on your wins.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Went well. That was great.
The win, because I managed to complete the first event. That one's done. Yeah. So that's a win. Two, I applied for a job. That was a bit random, and I kind of pictured you in my mind going, that was not your intention. But anyway, I'd had a few thoughts about applying for a job and because I need money. And anyway, so that was a win. I did apply for a job, and which I had to update my resume and my Seek profile. So for me, that was a bit of a win to do something like that. And three, I applied for some loans. The result wasn't great, but I did apply for the loans. So and I 3 wins.
Okay. So Mel, would you like to hear like what kind of language we could help ourselves in when we share our wins, it's like you still focus on the very negative one or what didn't work. But when we share our wins, it's just like Anne-Marie, what are the evidence? The concert went well. Yeah. Who would not have challenges around when they're doing projects, right? So it's like, yes, I gone through challenge, but the win is it went well. Wow, I need the money. It's like, do we constantly say we need the money? It's like, thank you for the money coming in, assuming the money there for you already. What I need to do is I have completed my Vegemite, my CV to help me to let the money to flow into me. I have completed a loan, let the money to flow into me. Is it the same message? It's a similar message what you share, but what we focus on is how we talk, how we let the energy coming out for us is money is going to flow to us. I complete a new CV, so going to help me to have a job. I completed the loan, so it's going to money flowing in.
Okay,
Can you
so
feel
keep
the
it more
difference?
positive and yeah, okay.
It's not just about positive and how you, when you know, you're very spiritual as well. When you want to attract money to come in, when you keep on telling your friend, oh, what is not working? So would your friends want to keep listening, to be honest, because it's like everything is not working. Sometimes people's like, okay. So think about money. Money, if money was your friend, how would money feel about it? Even they want to come to you, they just, oh, I have no money. So money is like, you have no money, so I'm money. So how do I come to you? No money, no money, no money.
Yeah,
Can you
I know.
see the
I
difference?
it's
Yeah.
just that voice about being realistic. I'm a big believer that that's true. We
Mm.
create our beliefs, and you're right.
Yeah.
I wish I could
Okay.
get rid of
So
that talk.
as you're good at that, make you good at manifesting and all those. So focus on how you manifest that. Okay. My win are getting those loan document done. My wins are getting my CV updated. So those are the entries to bring money in.
Okay.
Okay. Good job. Well done. All right. Let's see what Anna's up to. Oh, somebody. Client's very happy with her. Of course. Operation. And you're going to take on another client to build. Oh, insecurity. Wow. How many contracts floating your way? Opportunity to
As
connect with different
many
businesses.
as the
Yeah.
universe thinks I can handle.
Oh,
That's it.
wow. You're a very capable lady. Different businesses and getting them to work with one another. Ah, here you go. The connector is here. Our community journey is gaining momentum. Oh, congratulations. For those who don't know, is Anna Estate is like, there was a big, big challenge. Okay. Good on you. Congratulations, lady. So focus on
Thank
what you
you.
have achieved. It might not be like, oh, I have a big project. But the win is I have made step forward to get me closer to the project. Doesn't mean that it has to be like big win, but it's like all these small wins are going to get you to the big win. Okay. Now, in the chat as well, on the link is the intention. Okay, 3 intention. I'll be even more clearer. Set 3 intention that is going to help you to achieve your 90 days goal, your 30 days goal, your 7 days goal. So you can do 1 intention for your 7 days goal, which means it's going to help you to get closer to your 30 days goal. And then another intention is for your 30 days goal. So that is going to help you to achieve your 90 days goal. The third intention is working on your 90 days goal. So you're having level of it. And each of the goals shouldn't be more than 1 hour because this intention is going to help you to achieve your 90 days goal. Then because we all have a lot on our plate. Okay. So these 3 intentions for the weeks are help you to focus, to stretch you, make you grow, and meeting your new intention for the 90 days intention. Okay. Excellent, excellent. So Anna's one is to bring new client by next Friday. Yes, to set your intention, networking for more businesses in helping other clients to optimize their control. Fantastic finding and result and outcome of my daughter's biopsy. Oh, okay. How did Shauna go today?
No, they stopped because her temperature and blood pressure dropped. Blood pressure dropped, temperature rose. No,
Okay.
she's
So
not in.
they
She's
did
got
a
an
blood test
infection.
today.
She's got to have an
Yes.
infection somewhere. It's just effing ridiculous.
Yeah. It's not ridiculous. The body is doing something. When there's an infection, it's fighting when they have temperature.
I know. I just want her in there. It's, you
I
know what I mean?
know.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Like, you know,
Yeah,
last Friday
absolutely.
you've been waiting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep breath. Continue to
Mm.
ground yourself, but the intention is good. We all will behind you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know how brilliant you are. Most of the people would just like, nah, I give up. I'll just sit and wait. Nothing I can focus on. But you continue to keep working and supporting others. All right. That's very important.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? What others' intention do we have? And voila. So Mel, you're in a business studying to write some of my book. 90 Day have my house started. Fantastic. And then what's Linda? Time recording with my old friends. Yeah, learn more about the inner child, help more of my team members, 20 minutes each day, starting with living true to you. And you are going to love it. Wow.
She's
Yes,
got the
Emery.
book.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Read a chapter each day and you'll
I can't
enjoy
hear
it.
you, honey. Yeah, go.
I'm going to start reading it tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Good, good. Yeah. So good. You bought it from the Australian market. I don't know why people tell us like it is not available in Australian market. I'm like,
It
yeah,
is.
it
Yep.
is. Good on you.
Amazon.
Thank you for your support. Yeah, it's in Amazon, but I'm going to bring it into the bookstore. Okay, Emery, yes, get great marks on your assignment. Of course, remind yourself that you have what it takes to succeed. Don't you guys love her? Such a quick shift of mindset. Good job. Learn a little bit more extra, earn a bit of extra money to help and with things for my family. Yes, yes. Okay. Yes. We will okay. So the cat is out of the bed. Eugene, I just did an interview with Eugene. That is our new financial mentor for our group. Okay. So what happened is for the professional authentic women elite groups, so you guys would be able to get group lesson from him. And for the Soul Sister Tribe, we get individual tailored program with Eugene. And the first master class with the Soul Sister Tribe will be on the 5th of November. So because it's our first master class, for the elite group, for those who are not in the Soul Sister Tribe, you could, talk to me if you want to attend to our first master class for the financial mentoring on the 5th of November. It will be hybrid, it will be in person as well as available online. So text me after the call if you want to come to our first master class of the financial mentoring on the 5th of November. Okay. All right, let's get started. So today we're going to be on the second pillar of rapport with our inner circle and friends. Okay. Now, how many of you have actually completed the survey of your early life significant relationship? Have you guys got the message? No.
I'm doing it.
Still doing it.
I'm
Still doing it. Yep. It's a 5 big pages. Okay. So what I'll suggest that you guys actually complete that and you send it to me after you complete it. And Anna is the model students that just
I
did it.
don't have a life, guys. I just don't have a.
Excuse me. Stop saying that.
I have a life, but it's important. I started reading it last night and went, "Are you shitting me?" I actually wrote it in there, by the way. Are you shitting me? So, yeah, that was at 1 o'clock
I
in the
know.
morning. I think I sent it through. And geez,
I know. I woke up in the morning. It's like, are you shitting me? I felt like, oh, the first message I got for the day. No, only kidding. Well done, well done. But it's a group collective learning. So guess what? I possibly will wait for others to finish. I know I checked Podia for the lesson. I said something is missing. So I quickly get Beth to send it to you guys. And I know it will take longer than just overnight to finish it. So we'll do it in the next session. Okay. So, but also next week is Cup Day. Who celebrate Melbourne Cup Day?
me.
Yay. Okay. So next week is your choice. You want to do this session on rapport, inner circle, and friends, or we're going to have a Merlot moment at 6 p.m. We all dress up and have a glass of wine, doing some chit chat and doing some girly
I
thing.
reckon that sounds fantastic.
Ah.
I'm always in for it. Love to have drinks with you ladies or coffees.
Yeah. Who is in for it? Oh, yeah. Well, the Merlot moment is could be coffee or tea or red or white. Who is in for it?
I am.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And
We're gonna
Marie,
have
you
heaps of fun.
probably got the races, right?
Sorry.
Sorry, Mel, it was a
Not
bit
with all-
broken up.
I said Anne Marie's probably the fun one. I'll be like, no way, I'll be out celebrating at the races or the like. Yeah,
Too
I
funny.
can come along. Sure.
Yeah, definitely. That's good. That's good. Okay. So for the last 20 minutes, how could I serve you better? Any question for your business and family or personal or spiritual question? Here you go. For those who want to ask a question or share, type in Q in the chat or share as a S. So we will take turns. No, everyone's doing well.
I'm curious to find out why the survey. There's a from the stuff that I did last night. That made me go over shit again.
It's not going over shit again. So I'm not doing that as a, jigs and giggles because there's a pattern
I know.
in us. I'm telling you, that's why he's like, why? Catherine is having fun to make us suffer again. No, it's not.
No, you
So
have to understand. Okay, from my
Mm.
perspective,
Mm,
I call it shit. It's not shit.
Mm.
I'm just saying that
Mm.
that is, unfortunately, when you've got to go through finding out what the hell's going on in life and what's
Mm.
happened, you've got to start again. And it's pretty
Mm.
heavy stuff.
Okay.
That's
Because,
all right.
yeah. So the survey is actually helped me to understand you more. And it's just that, like with Anne-Marie just now, the breakthrough that I helped her to do is what kind of shit been telling her, or who have been telling her to have been living under her in her unconscious mind that I'm no good at this, I'm no good at that. But is she really no good at anything?
I think I'm sorry. She's a chef.
Yeah,
She's a nutritionist. She's a.
exactly.
How can you even put yourself in that category is beyond me, darling.
Yes.
You're an achiever.
Mm, mm.
You've proven
So,
that.
yeah. So by doing the survey, I'll understand all this limiting belief has been building up throughout your life. So we need to do clearing. Once we do the clearing, we're peeling the onions, then you'll have much lighter load to carry forward. As we building a journey and as we building your life portrait, then it'll become more shinier. Does that help, Anna?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It does. It does.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Because, we get to chat and stuff like that, but sometimes we don't get into the details. Like what you mentioned about your father, how loving he is, and also some of his behavior. And, might have impacted your mother as well. And therefore your mother got stuck. Your father overcame it and came clean. But what you've been telling me and what you show me in the survey is like your mother stayed in where your father was misbehaving at times.
Yeah. Look,
Is that clear?
It's a deeper level. So
Yeah.
my mother, she didn't like the intimacy. She was never because of what happened to her as a child. So, you
Mm.
know, and she knew. She basically said, go find it elsewhere.
Ooh.
Okay, so basically, what can you do? So, you know, but he hasn't done it. He's repented over the last 40 years. It's just you know, it happened at a time. And all I'm saying is my mother causes her own issues.
Yep.
Right?
But then she didn't understand that she caused the problem, but she's
No, but
bitter
she never
about
takes
it.
accountability. She's a narcissist. That's all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I love my mum. I don't know. You guys will do the same thing, but, you know, I was honest.
Mm.
I didn't, you know,
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So then it's like, okay, when our parents are stuck, are we going to allow them to drag us into their stuck list, or we draw the line? We still can love them, but doesn't mean that we have to take up their shit.
no, I
Draw the
I drew
line.
the line. I draw the
Mm.
line, and I don't harp. I don't go back. I don't remember particular times. I've just gone, I love you. I understand you, and I'm just going to move on, because
Yes, exactly.
going back would only make me turn around and get angry.
Yes.
So I don't. I just say, well,
Mm.
you know what? Shit's happened. I've moved on. I'm in a good place, and you know what? My mother brings the shit up because she doesn't know how to move forward. My dad has just moved forward. He's always been going forward. He never looks back. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but he has turned around and said, upon reflection, you know, would I do things better? Yes, I would. I love your mum very much. So he's, you know, but my mother, who says she's an she doesn't know how to forgive. It's just not in her.
Yeah. It's beyond her capability as she got hurt from the past. So let's do this exercise. I like my pair of hands today. So it's like all of us put our hands right in front of us like this. Okay. All right. So saying, Anne-Marie, are you listening? So put your hands up like this. Today I am strong. Today I'm brave. Today I focus on today.
Today I'm
Can
strong.
you repeat after me?
Yep.
Today I'm strong.
John?
Today I'm strong.
Today I'm brave.
Today I'm brave.
Today I'm focusing
Today I'm
Today.
focusing
Today I'm focusing on
on
today.
today.
on
Well, it
today.
doesn't rhyme, isn't it? So what is past is in the past. We don't bring it forward with us. What is in the past? Well, your left hand. So it's opposite me. When I move my left hand, you go on your left hand.
Yep. I've got my left hand.
Okay. What past is past? Bang. Go back there. You have no place like today in today's world.
Yep.
Right? Bang. Go away. I don't have to allow that to come into my today's world, because that what happened in the past, we can't go back to change our time, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Tomorrow, who can do time travel? Tomorrow is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why I waste my energy to think about tomorrow? It's like today, I'm here with you now. I'm strong. I'm brave. I focus on today's shit.
That's it. And that's how you survive. That's how I survived.
Yeah.
I
But
just
we are
don't.
not talking about survival. We talking about how we're going to shine and thrill. Is if you keep on living in the past, you're too busy about what's happening in the past. You're not focusing the here and now. We worry about tomorrow. Oh,
Well-
what will happen tomorrow? Then we never focus the here and now. So yes, that's survival, because we split. Either you worry about what happened yesterday or what might happen tomorrow. Then it's like,
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
don't worry about yesterday.
so because in this container, no one is just going to survive. We are going to live. We might not live the most brilliant life at the moment, but we know as you have taken step and stepping in this container, You want a better life. You want your life to be shiny. You want your life to be brilliant. You want your life to be truly living true to you. Who doesn't want that? Put up their hand. Oh, not me.
I definitely want
All
that.
right. All right. So when we get distracted or get distressed, like, oh, I can't do my assignment. Focus. Focus. Don't look left or right. Look straight. Focus on your assignment. Because when you do your study, 2 hours, 3 hours is enough. Because that's how our brain focus. Okay. So you have to test your brain. Your concentration level, is it 45 minutes or 90 minutes? Okay. Don't believe in you just sit there for 4 hours and then you can do good marks. You can sit there, do nothing. And that's not going to get you good marks. For Anna to write her proposal, she can't just sit there. She needs to put her mind into doing it. When we want to write our book, we have to put our mind to write our book. Okay. All right. So me no English, but manage to publish a book. So you all can do well, because what was impossible for me, it became possible. How does that sound? Good, 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 good. All right. Thank you, Anna, because that is important. Why do you do what you're doing? It's important to ask the question. So to help you to think about it, what are the patterns, what are the values we hold on to that is no longer serving us from that survey that you look at? These are the values, these are the, what's been impacting on me. But are these values still serving me? Do I still need to depend on my parents to tell me I'm a good girl?
No.
No.
No, I don't. I don't, because I do what's right.
Yes,
I know what I do is right.
Yeah.
And if I'm doing it right, then my parents benefit from it. Right. So I do things with an open heart. It's when I use the term survival, it's how I think. It's in the mind. It's not a mindset. It's how I think, because I'm going, well, I'd never go back in the past because that's just fraught with danger.
Yep.
And what am I going to achieve? What am I going to achieve going back? Yes. All right. I had an instant last week, and beautiful Linda listened to me where I spoke to her at, I don't know what time, a godly hour, but I had an incident where I lost control, and I don't lose control with children.
Yeah.
But my grandchild put me in a position, and I allowed it because I was already tired. I was looking after sick daughter, doing my job, cooking dinner, and he was just he would not take accountability for the stuff he's done. And I just lost it. And it's not something, but it's about it. That part was about me. Why did I lose control? Because I was tired. It was built up. So I stepped away and I said to him, this is not your fault. This is grandma's. But I also said, you need to appreciate what he's done for you. And when I call, I expect you to respond. Yeah. So anyway, so I've now talked to him. He's tried to do it again, and I just pull him aside and say, I'm going to come back and talk to you, and I'm not ready to bite your head off. So I'll just
good on you. It's like the lesson learned.
Yeah.
Good job. So none of us are surviving. Okay. We are on the way to shine, and we are on the way to thrill. All right. Good job. Well done, Anna. Okay. Any other questions or share? No, everyone's doing great. I believe I'm strong, I'm brave, and I focus on today.
You're doing well, guys. What about you, Mel?
Well, I'm too scared to talk in case it's negative because we need to be positive. But I do have a dilemma, but it's an ongoing saga and it never ends. So I guess, like with my business, it hasn't been great. And I haven't been making money. I haven't done the work, which is why I haven't probably made money. Not true all the time. Like a lot of the time I do go above and beyond, and it still seems to not work out. But so that's why I thought I'll start applying for jobs. Like I need money. And then when I didn't get the first one, my friend messaged and said, oh, well, that's okay because you need to be like, she's very spiritual as well. And she said, you need to be a business owner. Like, you can't work for other people. So then I'm confused because, like I said, when I got denied the bank loan yesterday, the first thing I did was like went to apply for a job. I thought, okay, I need the job. But the voices in my mind are like, well, you need to be a business owner, or can I even do this job? Or, if I leave my business, well, then I'm not involved with the chamber or the community groups. So there's so many different. Everything's all linked. Like one decision affects the next, and they all come together full circle. So I'm very stressed at the moment.
Okay, I hear you. So could I ask you some questions?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So in the last 12 months for your real estate business, how many properties have you sold?
I haven't even done my numbers, and they're not great. I'd be still flowing from last year, but it's been bad. Like, I haven't even
So
done my
you don't know
numbers.
how many property that you sold. Do you know how many listing that you had?
Well, we can't really calculate the last 6 months because it's been a blur. I guess we have to calculate it because it's like fact and reality. But I put that to the side because I've been healing from this separation. Like it's traumatic. Can't even,
Mm-hmm.
So
I
it's
hear
just
you.
been a
I
big
hear
blur.
you.
Yeah. But what
So
I
how
can tell
did
you is,
Mhm.
there's even if there were a few sales earlier in the year, which was a follow-on from later on last year, there's been zilch really in the last 6 months. Or the ones that I've had have just fallen over, didn't work out. And I know on a spiritual level or another level, there's reasons for that as well. But so many things don't align. Like the other day I went to use the printer, and now the printer doesn't even work. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But this training is about women in business, right? So if I go and get a normal job, I'm not even really qualifying for this.
No, this is called a professional women. It's not everyone need to own a business.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I guess professional would be, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
does anyone have any
But
gut feelings or insight? Should I be like trying to keep my business going, or do I go and get a normal job like majority of the other people?
Just stay at the moment. It's not just what we think. Okay. So the question I asked you is that we need the fact is the listing and the sales. We don't even have the numbers. And then you just say, oh, it's huge in the last 6 months. Understand that you've gone through some very challenging period, but financial years is financial years. Tax office would not say, oh, don't worry about it because you have a relationship breakup, so you don't need to do the tax. But they might give you extra time. All right. But you still eventually have to come to do it.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Do I close the business because I've got my account?
Don't jump the gun, Mel. Mel, you're jumping the gun. You haven't even done the math looking at the numbers. In your head, is zero. Then it's like, must
my
well
memory's
close it.
bad and I can't remember. I actually just did it a couple of weeks ago, but I can't remember.
Yeah. So don't.
But what you're saying is, look, I told you there's no money in the bank account. It hasn't been well. I can't afford to pay Angela to do the tax. I don't think knowing the numbers is actually going to help you to tell me when you ask the question. I'm telling you, there's no money to pay the bill. Can't afford the tax to get it done. I have no more sources of income. There's nothing coming in. I think you could probably help me based on that information without going hard at me or shooting the gun and saying, you don't know your numbers or you can't remember your numbers. You
all right.
And that's why
I hear you, Mel.
That's why I don't respond.
Mel, okay. Anyone here felt that I was really harsh on Mel just now that I say I need this number in order for us to move forward to help her out? Was I really harsh to like had a go at her? Like I'm just saying, like, if I've been harsh, I'll apologize, Mel.
You're not harsh, you're being contradicting.
May I just
Yes,
say,
Linda?
I had a mentor tell me a few times that he actually kicks people in the butt with a slipper.
Yeah.
Okay. Linda, continue. What does that mean?
So being nice about it, but still giving you that push.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
So
sometimes
that'd be fine, keeping people on the bar, but I've been clear and concise. It's like my mother the other week, she got upset because I didn't give her money, but she didn't ask me for money. She said, hey, Mel, can I have $50? She beat it around the bush, and then she went and complained to all the other family members, oh, Mel's so tight, she wouldn't even give me money. But I'm like, oh my goodness, my brain doesn't work like that. Be really clear, be really concise, get straight to the point, no fluffing about, and we'll be fine.
Okay. Well, let's focus on one thing at a time. Okay. So your question is asking the group, what should I do with my business? Should I close it or should I not? Is that the original question?
Yeah, like, do I keep
Mhm.
going when all the signs are there?
Well, can I?
Okay.
I can't pay the bill.
Yep.
Like,
Anna, go.
Like, you know, you can't just dangle carrot forever. Type
Well,
thing.
Mel, may I say, you're the only one that knows what situation you're in at the moment. You have no money flowing, so maybe what you do is park the business, right, and get some cash flow happening, right?
Mhm.
And when you've got that cash flow happening, it'll put you in a better mindset because you're not going to be focused on where is the money coming from. And then you can go back to your business and see where you want to go from there. That would be something I would suggest. I understand the position you're in. I have forked out 60 grand that I've pulled out of my super to help my daughter for her. Yeah. So I'm not with a partner. I don't have my own house. All my assets doesn't matter, but I understand where you're at. And I would suggest that maybe going out and getting a job will allow that cash flow to happen and put you in a better place. Because, you know, it's very frustrating when you've gone from having money to having none or scarcity. Okay. I understand. So yeah, it's yeah. And, you know, maybe getting out there and having that opportunity to meet people and making some money will also give you a different perspective. So when you come back, you'll go, right, I've had a look, I've reevaluated, look, my sale, I only sold a couple, I only earned that. You know, maybe I need to refocus my efforts elsewhere within the property market, or, you know, when you've got some clarity, then it's easier to make the decision. But right now, don't focus on something you cannot control. Focus on what you need to do. That's my message. You know,
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
said with love, Mel. It said I've said it.
I could tell in your voice. Thank you.
Okay.
Good. Anything else, ladies?
I like the kick in the butt, Linda.
I'm in
that's
agreement.
something I will be in on. Yeah, you too, Anne-Marie.
I was going to say the same thing. I was just going to say put a hold on the business and go earn some money.
I agree.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Start making that.
Just sometimes, sorry, Linda, I didn't mean to interrupt you. No, go, honey.
No, you go.
Because I was going to say sometimes, yeah, we do have to be hard on people we care, but sometimes we need to step back and go, well, right now, people can't answer that. A person can't answer that question. I can't answer that question. I mean, I've told Catherine, you know, my position, and I've been honest right from the get-go, but she knows. But you have to have the conversation with people who care so that they can give you the right guidance. If you can't be, I'm not saying you, Mel, I'm saying just generally, if we can't be honest with ourselves or can't be honest with the people we're supposed to trust, then it's difficult for us to be able to provide, for them to provide guidance to us, right? You know, I'm probably the worst person to speak to in that regard because I've never asked for help and I've started to ask for help. That was my lesson. That was my lesson in my journey for the last, I don't know, 4 years, I think. Yeah. Challenging.
Thank you, Anna.
You're welcome.
Linda?
I agree with Anna. Start making that extra money. don't cancel your business. And when you feel that you're right, meanwhile, pray about it, leave it in God's hands, and that when it comes time for a decision, God will give you a peace and he will help you know what to do.
You'll feel it. You'll
Thank
feel
you.
it.
That was great. Thank you.
Absolutely, honey.
You will know. God will tell you.
Thank you.
And he
Yeah.
does speak to us, that's for sure.
That's good. I've got the plan. Thank you. Or the
Good.
keep it going to the best way that I can, if I can, and get a job to try and pay for the bills, or work on something else. Thank you.
You're a very smart woman, Mel. You can do anything you put your mind to. I'm pretty sure
Mhm.
after having that many kids and stuff and life, you really can. There's nothing to stop you. The only thing that stops us is ourselves.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So that's it. That's the truth. You know, I don't let people say I can't do shit. That just makes me more determined because I want to say, well, fuck off, mate. You can't tell me what I can and can't do. I'm going to give it a shot. But I'm also
Okay.
realistic and dependent on people for some sound and guidance because, you know, I haven't had this forum. I've been doing this for a long time, mentoring. I've just got a beautiful man back in my life, and he came to me when he was 19. Yeah, and his brothers now come to me. Yeah, business wise, and you know, he's gone, oh my God, we miss you, because I've always spoken love and light, and he's now become a father. So it's beautiful, you know, and he wants, you know, it's lovely. It's right time. So yeah, so I'm mentoring him again. So
Brilliant. Okay. So everyone send love to Mel. It is
Absolutely.
challenging.
if you don't mind
Beautiful.
kisses,
No, I feel a bit undeserving.
I
of the
give you a
kisses,
hug.
but I'm grateful. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Hey,
Very,
Mel,
very appreciate it. Thank you.
it's okay to lose your cool sometimes.
Oh, sure, Anne Marie.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. As long
Don't
as you
forget we're
acknowledge
coming
it and
over
tell that.
on Sunday. Don't forget we're coming on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, cleaning.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, clean
I want to
this
respect
mess.
all of you. You do have family to go to, and we will close the container tonight. If there's any question, put in the group, and we are there to support one. We are here to support one another. Okay. So
Absolutely.
valuable to all of you, even though we didn't go through the topic, but like the share, the love that we are here for one another.
Absolutely.
Who
Thank you,
who didn't
beautiful.
get any value
Bye,
here
beautiful
tonight?
ladies.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next week.